So guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Shweta Verma. Today I will teach you about anatomy of heart. So let's start with introduction of heart. In introduction, we study first structure. The heart is a muscular organ about the size of a fist located just behind and slight left of the breastbone. The heart pumps blood through the network of arteries and veins called the cardiovascular system. So now we talk about the chamber of heart. Heart having the four chamber that we call as right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. The right atrium receives the blood from the veins and pump to its right ventricle. The right ventricle receives the blood from the right atrium and pump to the lungs where it is loaded with oxygen. The left atrium receives oxygenated blood from the lungs and pump to its left ventricle. The left ventricle. The left ventricle pumps oxygenated rich blood to the rest of the body. The left ventricle vigorous contraction creates our blood pressure. The surface of the heart and provide oxygen rich blood to the heart muscle. So now we see the graphical part of the heart. The heart having the four chamber as we talk: right atrium, right ventricle, left atrium, left ventricle. There is a two vena cava that we call as superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Superior vena cava carries the impure blood from the upper part of the body, and the inferior vena cava carries the impure blood from the lower part of the body to the heart. Pulmonary artery originates from the right ventricle that we call as pulmonary vein that carries the pure blood from the lungs to the heart. And the top of the heart aorta is present. The aorta is the largest artery in the body. It carries oxygen filled blood from the heart to different organs in the body. The aorta starts at the heart left ventricle, reaches upward toward the neck, then curves the back downward, extending in the abdomen. So now we talk about the pericardium. Pericardium is a thin sac that surrounds your heart. Pericardium is made up of two layers, that is serous layer and fibrous layer. It protects and lubricates your heart and keep it in place with your chest. It keeps your heart fixed in place with your chest cavity. It prevents your heart from stretching too much and overflowing the blood. And it protects your heart from any infection that might spread from nearby organ like as lung. After that we talk about the layer of heart. There are the three layers of heart, that is called endocardium, myocardium, epicardium. The endocardium is the delicate layer that invests the entire inner surface of the heart. Its textures and thickness are very variable from one chamber to another. The endocardial, made up of connective tissue, is continuous with that is the myocardial instructions and valvular leaflets. The myocardium is the thick middle layer of the heart and is composed of cardiac muscle. Cardiac muscle is very unique because it possesses the characteristic of skeleton muscles and smooth muscles. The third layer is called the epicardial. Epicardial is the outer layer of the heart wall. It is also known as visceral pericardium and is from the inner layer of the pericardium. Epicardium is composed primarily of loose connective tissue including elastic fibers and adipose tissues. So now we talk about the valves of heart. There is a four valve in our heart. that is mitral valve, Tyson's valve, pulmonic valve, and aortic valve. So let's start the introduction of mitral valve. The mitral valve between the left atrium and the left ventricle of the heart, and the mitral valve attaches to thin strand of fibrous tissue. Now we talk about tricuspid valve of the heart. Tricuspid valve is one of the two main valves on the right side of your heart. Tricuspid valve support system prevent the eversion of the leaflet into the atrium during ventricular contraction. Pulmonary valve help to prevent the blood from regurgitation. Now we talk about the third valve of the heart, that is pulmonary valve. It refers to the seminal valve of the heart that lies between the right ventricle and the pulmonary artery. Aortic valve is the fourth valve of the heart. Aortic valve in the human heart between the left ventricles and the aorta. It is one of the two seminal valves of the heart, the other being is pulmonary valve. Our next topic is blood flow through the heart. The right atrium receives venous blood from the inferior or superior vena cava. Blood passes through the Tyson's valve in the right ventricle with each contraction. Then the right ventricle pumps blood through the pulmonary valve into pulmonary artery and to the lungs. Then the blood flows from the lungs to the left atrium by way of the pulmonary vein. Then the blood passes through the mitral valve into the left ventricle and heart contracts blood ejected through aortic valve in aorta. The heart contracts at different rates depending on many factors. At rest, it might beat around 60 times in a minute. But it can increase to 100 beats a minute or more. Each heartbeat can be split into two parts, that is diastole or systole. What is diastole? The arteria and the ventricles reflect the fill with blood, that is called diastole. Systole. The arteria contract and push blood into the ventricle. Then the arteria start to relax. The ventricle contracts and pump blood out of the heart. That is called systole. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like it, then like, share, comment, and for watching further videos, subscribe the channel.